Good morning, students. So, today we will start from calculating time period. This is given in page number 133 in your science book. So, how we calculate time period of a pendulum? So, from the previous class what is equilibrium position, what is time period. Yes, so equilibrium position is that position where the pendulum is at rest. This is the bob of the pendulum where this position, that means the pendulum is at rest. Equilibrium position is also known as mean position. Same, equilibrium and mean position same. So, how do you calculate time period of this pendulum? First, you have to calculate the number of oscillations. And students, you have known what is oscillation? Let me repeat again one time. Okay, this is the rest position of the pendulum. Okay, if you take this bob to this position A and you take this bob to position A and you leave the bob, what will happen? It starts oscillating like this. Yes, it starts oscillating. This motion is also known as to and fro motion. Okay, you take the bob up from position A and you leave this bob, and this comes to position B at some moment after millisecond or microsecond. It moves at position B, then from B it again go to this position C. You take this bob from this position, rest position, to A, then it comes to position B, then C. Again from C it will move to B, then from B to A. This completes one oscillation. It starts here and it ends here. Okay, so from A to C, then C to A. From A to C, then C to A completes one oscillation. It completes one oscillation. First, you have to count the number of oscillation in a given time. Then what you have to do is you have to note down the total time. So in the time, suppose I am telling you, suppose in 5 seconds, okay, suppose in 5 seconds this pendulum oscillates 10 times. That means in 5 seconds time is time. That means time is 5 seconds, and I told you it oscillates in 5 seconds, it oscillates 10 times. That means number of oscillation is 10. Number of oscillation equal to 10. So to calculate from this the time period, you can calculate the time period very easily. So time period equal to total time by number of oscillations. Time period equal to total time divided by number of oscillations. One example is given in your book. The example is a simple pendulum takes 40 seconds to complete 20 oscillations. What is the time period of the pendulum? So here the information given is total time. Total time is 40 seconds to complete 20 oscillations. Number of oscillation is 20. So you can easily calculate the time period. And we know time period is equal to total time 40 divided by number of oscillations is 20. So when you divide this 40 by 20, you will get 2. So time period is 2 and its unit 40's unit is second, and there is no unit of 20 because it's a number of oscillations. There is no unit, therefore time period its unit is 2 second. Very simple. Okay, I hope you understood how to calculate time period.